Welcome to LTC. I'm 𝙁𝙤𝙨, and this is Sophie Cunningham. Sophie plays basketball in the WNBA, and she is here to join us for our new series called What's It Like to Follow Jesus In? So Sophie, first question, what's it like to follow Jesus in the WNBA?
It's very rare, I'd say, but the more that I'm in the league and the more I get to know the girls, more and more Christians are coming about in the league. And to me, that is super amazing because for the WNBA, it's a very culture-based league, and it's a very political league. And when you're a follower of Christ, none of that matters because you love people. And so being able to follow Jesus in the WNBA, I will say you got to be a trailblazer. You got to be strong in your faith because you're not surrounded by other believers who are pushing you to be more like Jesus. And so I will say it is difficult, but it is very rewarding because you see more and more teammates and other players on different teams loving Jesus.
That's awesome. What are some habits that you think you've created throughout your time in the WNBA that has built your foundation for following Jesus?
Yeah, everyone thinks like once you go pro, it's super easy. You have a certain lifestyle. But honestly, my first couple of years, it was miserable. And I think that was honestly the closest I've ever been with Jesus, is because all I had was Jesus. I hated basketball. It was the first time I really moved away from my family in Columbia, Missouri, which I am thankful for because it helped me grow. But it's also very hard. So I was in the Word every single day, just finding hope, trying to keep my faith strong because that's really all I had to rely on. And so the first couple of years it was hard, but then last season and then this current past season, I'm still in the Word, but I'm just seeing things develop a little more. And that transition stage that a lot of people go through, that's kind of when you need to be in your Bible the most. And even when you're on top of things and things are going well, you still need to praise Jesus through that time as well, because everything good is coming from Him. And so I've learned to just stay in the Word, to remain faithful to Him, because in this type of industry too, you really don't have control over your job, and so you just have to give it to Him and bring your best every day.
Good answer. Last question: what would you tell our followers, or what advice would you give to either them or your younger self?
Okay, I love this one because I wish when I was younger, even in middle school, definitely high school and college, just how much Jesus loved me, how much He loves me and what He says about me. Because if I would have been more defined in who He says I am, I think I would have caused myself a lot less hurt. And I would have maybe just been more mature then. And I wish I had that, but then again, it's just part of my testimony why I didn't. But I'm thankful for it now that I just know what He says about me and truly how good our God is and how much He loves me. So I love it. I know.